Hey everybody, it's Elliot here with another episode of Paranormasight, the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. So last time we learned some lore about how the Seven Mysteries of Honjo were actually events tied to the Rite of Resurrection, or specifically the guy who set that up ahead of time. So all the 9 people involved who died are related to it. And the strength of one's right depends on the strength of the curse depends on how strong the person in question was. So in the case of the feat, all you need to do is hear it. While you need someone to leave with the drowning, and with the fire they need to have some sort of fire starting device on them. Admittedly, multiple of them are kind of convoluted, so it kind of makes that clear. We also had some good times with our friend Richter, and learned that there is a last resort available, and that Ayano, I think it's Ayano, that seems right to me. Ayano, let me just go down to make sure that's her name. Ayame, completely wrong. It's because her last name is Tono. That Ayame is probably has a curse echo, but also absolutely is definitely Tetsuo's daughter. Not that they're of any relation, because 4 years ago, 'cause she's like 21 now, so 4 years ago she would have been 17. She definitely knows who her father is. She just probably doesn't care. She doesn't seem like someone who cares. We clearly don't have all the pieces. We did see a beckoning light briefly. And then there's clearly something next up, but we don't fulfill those conditions yet. So, also, we learned that this guy hit Michio with a van. And that's why he wants the Rite of Resurrection to bring her back, so he doesn't have to worry about it anymore. And we got our first ending. And basically Defo confirmed that Michio is possessing Yako, which has basically already been true now that we've kind of revealed it. But Michio is absolutely possessing Yako. And if we go with Namagaki, Yutaro, I never know which name to go by, because I know, like, I'm witnessing a story. It's not that huge of a big deal for me. But anyway, so he definitely hit her with the van and killed her. Or if she was alive, just drove off. Definitely a hit and run. Well, I mean, yeah, they said that if it was a case, it would have hit and run. And it was likely... It was a man with a woman in the car, so Yame was probably also in the van. But she doesn't really seem to care about much, so... and then, after that, we unlocked question mark. And how deeply I want to do it? I want to do it so bad. But I think I should do standing by first. Because I want to do it so bad. But I should do standing by first, because that was there first. At the Shiraishi home, Tsutsumi and Aria learned the truth about many things, including the death of Kankichira Iwai. They hurried to the high school after learning that Michio Shiraishi knew the whereabouts of Nejima's hideout. Komagata High School. Boss, just talked to Sumida police. Oh, what now? They found an abandoned van in Chiba Mountains. It looked like there'd been an accident. They couldn't lift any fingerprints, but they found blood splatters on the front. And guess what? The blood is a perfect match for Michio's. Oh ho. Well, it must have been the van that hit Michio. You got it. It's all thanks to Yoshimi that we were able to find that out. The license plate had been removed, though, and they even scraped off the vehicle identification number. It'll take a while to identify the owner. Now they're trying to figure out if the van was sighted anywhere near the scene of the crime where it was dumped. Got it. Thanks for the report. Man, what a heartless guy. Mockingbird 15. I just got another achievement. Mockingbird Collector. You're so right, I am. Quackitude. I love these birds. It's nice that we got permission to use the school as our base of operations. The principal and head teacher were a little reluctant at first, but they were convinced it helped the investigation. Dealing with all this must be a real headache for those guys, so I should thank him again later. Anything else fun, or... Nope, that's not what I meant. He still doesn't look tired after all this running around. I wish I still had that stamina. By the way, boss, we've confirmed that Michio died in a vehicular collision. But are we sure that it was really an accident? Good question. I was wondering the same thing. The damage done by the collision indicates that the driver was traveling at a considerable speed, but there was no brake marks to be found. Exactly, which suggests they might have been intentionally targeting Michio. I mean, that's a fair conclusion to make, but I genuinely just don't think they cared. Which, why they wouldn't stop, I don't know, but it's like... He's a rich kid who doesn't know any better, and like, you know the trope with that. You know, they just continue at it, and then they try to cover their tracks later. And then what was the motive, you think? Who would have had a reason to kill Michio? The first person that comes to mind is Kenkichiro Iwai. After all, she knew about his crimes. But then, Iwai was supposedly able to control Michio by intimidation alone. And there was also the teacher who was taking advantage of Michio, Kohei Jonoshi. But to say he killed her to stop people from finding out he was blackmailing her, that doesn't seem likely. Though the both of them have fallen prey to her curse. It's also quite possible she'll also decide to exact revenge on the person who ran her over. Not just possible, he may have already done it, like last night, just like with Iwai. Luckily, not so, but... Is there anything else that would have served as a motive? The talisman, maybe? The one that Yoshimi was looking for? Do you think someone wanted to take it from her? Well, the talisman was not found in her remains, nor in her house. But doesn't a hit and run seem like too much of a drastic measure to go for a little talisman? Especially if you didn't break. Then, in the end, it might have just been an unfortunate accident after all. Yeah, it looks that way. Either way, now we need is a testimony from Michio herself. With a bit of luck, we may be able to ask her ourselves what happened in the crash. Yeah, I can't wrap my head around that particular development. I still have my doubts that it'll be that easy. Either way, we won't be able to do this unless Mio and Yako turn up. I'd rather have them come sooner than later, but I guess we'll just have to wait. How we head inside? Alright then. Alright, let's wait inside. I'm sure they'll be here any minute. I'll see you again. The Record of Fate's Yen Scroll may contain a way to put the stop to the curse. Yako and Mio head back to Komagata High School to share this information with Tsutsumi. I'll do darkness later. I just... This thread is currently happening right now. Komagata High School. Ain't that interesting? The Record of Fate's Yen Scroll, huh? Well done, you two. That's some good info you got from that teacher. Thank you. Good job, boss. Operation Schoolgirl was a success. Ario, stop making things sound weird. Anyway, let's share what we found at Michio Shiraishi's house. Yes, please. Yes! A man named Iwai kidnapped sacrifices of dark magic? And Michio helped with the kidnapping? And Mr. Jonauchi used that to blackmail her? Based on the report and looking at the circumstances surrounding the deaths of Jonauchi and Iwai, if Michio Shiraishi did it, it would make sense. Furthermore, there are signs that Michio Shiraishi wanted someone to notice. Huh? Really? The ribbon was left at the scene of Kohei's death as proof of that. Mio, I'm guessing you already knew that? Ah, yes, ever since this morning. But there's one more piece of information I need. But I think we're near her limit. She's talking about Michio. Michio, yeah. Though if we got this record of fate Xeen scroll, we'll be able to dispel the curse? Yes, the source of this curse is a tragic event called the Honjo incident that dates back to the Edo period. An onmyoji named Seimin Tsuchimikado is said to have recorded a way to deal with the curse. It's something about like the Chimikado is easy, it's the Tsuchimikado. Just when I first see it, I can't get it, but after I do it a couple times, it's easy. So I think there may be a way to dispel the curse. Right. I'll leave how to approach this to you, Mio. I'll check with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau as well, but please make your finding of the record of Fate Xeen scroll your top priority. Understood. But how do we go about looking for it? It's possible that descendants of Seimin have inherited it, but I don't think they're aware of its existence. It'd be nice if we had a clan crest or something to go off of. Maybe we'll have to ask Paranormal Affairs. That reminds me, Mio, was the Western black magic used by Iwai and Nejima really just an imitation? Huh? Why are you asking me? Oh, boss said you knew about this sort of thing. Do you not? Well, I have some knowledge, but... How strange. I don't think I ever told anyone that. It's okay, Mio. No one's judging you. Right, but it still feels a little weird. So, what's your opinion on someone familiar with Western black magic? If I could have a look at their grimoire, I could be sure, but... Based on their methods, I'd say they imitated black magic popular around 300 years ago. It was advertised as magic anyone could use and was employed as camouflage to evade witch hunters. It's notable because they purposefully required living sacrifices to make it difficult to disprove its authenticity. Wow, you know so much. I'm impressed. It totally matches the vibe you got going on. What do you mean by that? Don't worry. Have some confidence. Right? Thanks. I get this too, is Yuri. If that black magic is just an imitation, then we probably don't have to worry about it. I'm just glad things aren't getting any more confusing than they already are. Oh right, about the mastermind, I had an idea. Huh? What is it? This is about the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps, isn't it? You mentioned her when you were telling us about the Iwai person. Yep, whether the goal is to restore youth or resurrect someone, she's got her hands all over this. She has money too. It would also match Hideki Araishi's account of a woman's voice. An evil business lady with supernatural powers, a classic setting. If only we can confirm those powers of hers were actually real. We'll need to keep an eye on her. I'll tell HQ to look into her. Now then, if we're nearing the limit, I'll stop being around the bush. Time to tell it to you straight. Yako Sakazaki. What? Me? Yes. Take out your curse stone and give it to Mio. My curse stone? It's just in my pocket the whole time. Thanks. I'm just gonna borrow it for a second. Well? Yes? There are soul drugs inside after all. What? How did that happen? I didn't do anything. I swear you have to believe me. It's okay. We know. Yako, calm down and listen to what I'm about to tell you. But... There is no mistake that Jonauchi and Iwai were killed by that curse stone. But the one who committed the act is... the ghost of Michio Shiraishi that is inside you, Yako Sakazaki. What? Inside me? What? What do you mean? It's okay, Yako. Please calm down and listen. You've been possessed, Yako, by Michio's ghost. What? It probably happened when you were offering flowers at the site of the accident. Filled with regret, her lingering ghost reacted to the presence of her old friend and entered you, Yako. No way! You mean Michio's ghost is inside me? I've explained this once before, but just because you're possessed doesn't mean you lost control of yourself. Normally, the mind will reject such attempts and it'll do nothing more than affect one's mood or energy levels. But Michio had a powerful spirit sense to begin with, and because she was your friend, your mind was open to accepting Michio's spirit. For those reasons, your minds merged without any issue. It's going to be difficult to separate her from you at this point, which also means it'll be difficult to guide her to the afterlife. No way! We've merged? Me and Michio's minds are... But I don't feel any different at all. I mean, I'm me. That's because after she merged with you, Michio started to believe she was you as well. As a ghost possessing you, she's not fully conscious, only really a jumble of vague memories. Still, there are traces of her consciousness and memories as Michio Shiraishi. You have been acting a little different from usual. We'd also sometimes react when coming in contact with things with a powerful influence. Really? That having been said, we don't have any proper understanding of the regrets Michio Shiraishi had when she died and why. It would be difficult to separate her from you, and that's why I didn't say anything. I'm sorry. If I carelessly provoked her ghost, it could have risked causing her to dig even deeper into your mind. Oh no. When I mentioned minutes earlier, we mean that by letting things proceed like this, there's a possibility that you will join completely, making it impossible to separate her ghost from you. If that happens, you'll never be able to tell which of your thoughts belong to her and which belong to you. What? That's so scary. You mean I won't be myself anymore? But if it's Michio, maybe then it won't be so bad? Oh, I don't know. What should I do? But it's actually Michio who used the curse stone while I was unaware, wasn't it? Doesn't that mean her ghost has already taken over my body? Well, about that, I think it's probably the effect of the curse amplifying murderous impulses and the influence of the Priest of Shadows. While you were sleeping, the ghost's powers were boosted, and strengthened by the feast, Michio's consciousness surfaced and took control of your body. That means... I was the one who killed them. I cursed them both. Ah! Yako, no, you were being controlled. Right, Inspector? Yeah, that's right. It's likely she'd be recognized as not being responsible of the crime due to possession. It's not something you can control. No need to worry about that. No, you're wrong. I wanted to kill them too. Those feelings must have come out. It's not only Michio's fault. I mean, when I learned that Michio didn't commit suicide, I wished all the cruel adults around me would just die. I had the curse stone with me. I wanted to get revenge for Michio if the chance came. That's how I felt. Yako, because Michio wasn't able to escape her terrible situation. It was so hard. It wouldn't be unusual for someone to take their own life. And I had this curse stone. I made Michio get revenge all by herself. And Michio tried so hard to keep on living in silence, and I treated those feelings like they were worthless. I should have just done it myself right away. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Michio. That's why I killed them. Oh, Yako. Yako! There you are. Oh, hi, Michio. What's up with you? You had me worried sick since you haven't been coming to school lately? It feels like it's been forever. I'm glad to see you doing good. Yeah, sorry. And I'm sorry I didn't tell you why. I've always regretted it. Oh, come on, you're acting like we aren't buds. Tell me if anyone's making you sad and I'll take care of them. Thanks, Yako. Actually, I'm here because there's something I wanted to tell you. Really? What's the matter? You can tell me anything. Well, the truth is, I did something unforgivable to an innocent man. Saying I was forced to, didn't have a choice to undo it. I'm sorry. I feel so guilty. What? I've done so much I can't take back, all because I was weak. There's no escaping the hell I've created for myself. I couldn't handle it anymore, so I started thinking about killing him and dying myself. Neither of us deserve to live in this world. What? But something went wrong, and that's why I died with regrets. Thanks to you, I finished what I wanted to do. Thank you. And I'm sorry for dragging you into this. What? You don't need to apologize. It's only now that I realize. And I know how selfish it is. But I hope you remember the time we spent together as friends. And how we were able to be together at the end. Please, don't forget me. Huh? No, Michio, wait. Huh? You're awake. Do you feel okay? I'm sorry I had to spring all that on you, Yako. What? Is this... Are we in the classroom? Was I... dreaming? I'm sorry to rush this along while you're still gathering your feelings, but... we need to hear what Michio Surashi has to say. Now. Right. And so, after considering what to do, it is true that Michio's consciousness has mixed with yours. But if I summoned her ghost, we may be able to establish some communication. Oh, I understand. So you thought to use the spirit board again? Yep, I have a hunch. I think the spirit we called last time may have actually been Michio herself. Really, you think? And that her spirit has been close to you ever since then. Alright, then let's do it. I think we should, and I want to hear from her. Very well. I have no idea if this will work during daytime, but let's give it a try. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Right, like this. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Please tell us if you are there. Nice. It's here. Now, is it the spirit of Michio? Yako, would you ask the spirit? Alright. Are you Michio Shirashi? Nice. Don't be so sure. Some spirits like to play tricks. Could you try asking it a question only Michio would know the answer to? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. How much did the ribbon I bought for Michio cost? $990. That's right. Well, it seems we have the right spirit. Okay, can I have you ask her a question? Okay, what do you want me to ask her? I want you to ask about the location of Fumichika's Nejima's hideout and the location of the talisman as well. Okay. Where's the talisman? She does know. I wonder if we can find a way to narrow it down. I'll try asking. Did you carry around the talisman with you at all times? Yes. So she did carry it with her. Then, did you have it with you when you had your accident? Huh, so she had it with her. But there was nothing resembling a talisman at the articles we left behind at the scene.
So that means someone took it with them and ran off with it before the scene was investigated? But who would do that?
This would mean someone knew Michio had died before the police did. She's so suspicious to me, she probably has it.
The first person to discover and report it was the caretaker of the apartment next door. Should we check with them?
Let's see. The other possibility I can think of. The perpetrator of the hit and run? It was a hit and run, wouldn't they have run away? Might be possible they came back, driven by fear or something else.
Even so, they didn't report it and went through her belongings. But to only take the talisman seems hard to believe. Unless they were after the talisman from the very beginning.
How likely is that? If the talisman really is so special.
Tatsumi, I think something is deeply wrong with your daughter, and I think you should have a conversation with her. It's possible that they just picked up the talisman after hitting her for no particular reason.
Either way, if it was really a hit and run, then I hope they get caught. It's possible she remembered something after seeing a picture of a car. Then, shall we try asking? I'll try. Where is Fumi Chika Nemijima's hideout? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. She doesn't know. Please, terrible things will happen if he isn't captured soon. I'm sure it's painful to try and remember, but you're the only one who can help us, Michio. Please. Address. It moved. This is an address. She's giving us the address. Amazing. Thank you, Michio. Okay, I have the address. Thank you.
Alright, Ario, gotta move on and check that address. Sir, I'll contact HQ and order a simultaneous house search and sweep of the area.
I hope the information's accurate. I know it is. Okay, nice. Who was responsible for hit and run? Yes. I said she knows. Well, in order for Michio's spirit to find peace, we need to find as much detailed information about what happened as possible. We can't send her off to the afterlife if we don't know what happened when she died. This isn't like a forced exorcism. Huh, so that's what it'll take. Okay, I'll try asking. Right. Oh, who was the one who ran you over? I hope she knows the name. I wonder. Oh, she does. Nah. Yamakaki. She knows his name.
What? You mean Yutaru Namagaki? You two know him?
We talked to him after we left the cafe. He used to be a curse bearer, right? Ah, so I see that's why Yako had the reaction when she saw him. What? Come to think of it, that guy said he wanted to talk about Michio.
What the hell is he planning without his curse stone?
He said will be waiting near Rogoku Bridge.
Got it. I'll join you there when we're done.
He's the bastard who killed Michio? Yako. This should be enough information. We can release Michio from her suffering now. Let's do it. All right. Oh. No, Michio. Thank you. You helped us. You know, I'm so sorry I didn't know about it all. Your family, the kidnapping, Mr. Johnny Uchi. I'm so sorry. It must have been so hard. Not that I could understand, but I'm sure it was so hard. I mean, of course you would want revenge. I wanted it too. We've all done things we wish we could take back. But I'm glad I still at least know the truth. There's so much I want to say, but that's enough. Let me just ask you one last thing. Someday, can we hang out again? You mean it? Okay, it's a promise. Cute. Have you asked everything you wanted? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna guide Michio's spirit now. Yeah. It's time to say goodbye. Michio, with this I'll finally be able to free you. Hey, Yako? Yeah? You never accepted the idea that Michio took her own life. I'm glad you never stopped trying to find the truth. Yeah. You're right. Even though I didn't realize just how hard things were for her. Mio? Sorry. It's just... Michio. She was taken advantage by so many of the adults around her. She put up with so much. I should have tried to talk with her more. I know how you feel. Thanks, Mio. It hurts thinking about all the things I could have done. Why did this have to happen to someone so kind and hardworking? It just feels like it was ill-fated to the very end. It's just too cruel. But even then, she didn't tell me about this stuff. And then she let herself worry more about revenge than living. I'm mad at her for that. Sure, I could have noticed something was wrong, but come on. What was she thinking? I mean, seriously. Am I really that unreliable? Of course I'd help you get revenge, you idiot. I don't care how you had changed or whatever. I just wanted you to live. Yako. I'll take responsibility for what's been done. But one day, if we meet on the other side, I'm gonna have to give her a good old punch, then tell her she's the real Fool's Procession. Or something. And then we'll hang out like always. Sounds like fun. Alright, I'm sending her off, okay? Oh, wait. Look, the coin. It moved to no all it's on its own. You're right, when did it do that? It seems like something still's keeping her here. And, Yoko, do you have any idea about what Michio wants? Me? Oh! Please, don't forget me. What she told me, I think she told me she didn't want me to forget. I see then. Michio, if you can hear my voice, let your feelings that you will never forget her be known. Show it through an action. What? Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god. That is so cute. Oh, that is so sweet. I was like, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to make a save game. Thank you. Oh, that is so cute. Though, I don't really want you to punch me, so live a long life, okay? It's so fair. I'll see you later. That's cute. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Ah. Video games. Did you know they can be good? Makes you think. Yako, are you feeling alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, I feel a lot better. I guess I really wasn't feeling like myself recently. It was like a part of me I had no control of something. Yeah, I think you're back to your normal self now. I'm glad there aren't any problems. I wonder if Michio was able to find peace. Yeah, I know she did. You don't have to worry about that. It seems that her regret was not being able to tell you what was going on and growing apart from you. Well, I guess I can forgive her for that. But still, there's something bothering me. Really? Yeah. I wonder what this feeling is. It's like there's a piece of her that hasn't left yet. There may be an after effect? Maybe because you gave your stone to Chief Inspector Tsumi? Doubt it. Having a curse stone shouldn't have any effect on your body. But dealing with the 4 curses sounds like a lot of stress. Good work, Chief. Sounds like someone's a completely different person all of a sudden. But are you really sure about this? Having us arrest you once this is all over? You might be able to get your case treated as just an accident. That's fine. Treat me the same as someone who used a cursed stone to kill someone. If anything, I should be thanking you for letting me go free until all this is over, so thanks, Chief. Wow. You do not want to go to prison, Yako. Whoa. I didn't say anything about bringing the police. Sorry, but we don't have time to care about what you have to say about us. What business do you have this with the girl now that you've lost your curse stone? I'm telling you this for free. I have her curse stone already. Ugh. There's a lot of traffic around here, and it's very noisy during the day. The amount of exhaust coming from cars is overwhelming. I hear it's not healthy. Yutaro is visibly shaken, and that must mean there's a reason he doesn't want the cops around. The chief makes some weird jokes sometimes, but still, it's reassuring to have a veteran police officer with us. Sorry, my cat is on my lap right now, so I can only use the controller with one hand. Because I have to use the other to pet my cat. I can actually probably use my mouse. Crane stem. Okay. That one doesn't work super well, but, you know. I don't have any ill intentions. You do. Wanted to tell you that I wanted to help if you intend to resurrect Michio Shiraishi. We actually just resolved that. She's in the afterlife now. It was my intention from the beginning when I received my curse stone. That's why I took your curse stone. Man, I can't be too careful. Besides, what connection do you have to Michio Shiraishi? We met once. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Uh-huh. Met once? Well, I'm sure this must have been painful for you, but... Do you think that bringing back the dead will erase the fact that you hit her with your car? What? I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, man. If you don't know, I'll tell you, and let me ask you some questions in return. Ugh. Did you get your license recently? We've only found a ban with bloodstains on it. You see, it's only a matter of time before we find out who the owner is. What's that supposed to mean? Why don't you tell me a little bit more about your relationship with Michio Shiraishi? Not only that, you killed someone with your curse stone, didn't you? Stop, stay away from me. Damn it. Okay, I give up. It's all over for me. Afterwards, Yutaro Namagaki gave his confession. He admitted that he was behind the wheel that hit Michiko Shiraishi. Yeah, Bentley, you sneezing? Ooh. He explained that he was speeding in order to impress a girl he had in the car with him.
After hitting the schoolgirl, he drove away and planned to wash the car in secret to destroy the evidence. But he became nervous and went back to the scene of the crime at the urging of his passenger. And they returned to the scene. The female passenger went to check the victim alone while he sat panicking in his car. When she returned, she told him people were unlikely to assume a hit and run. It looked like as it looked similar to a suicide from jumping from height. Afterwards, the pair parted ways, and Yutaro dumped the vehicle deep in the woods under the cover of night. The two of them decided to keep the accident a secret. The next morning, Michio Shiraishi's body was discovered, and luckily for them, her death was ruled a suicide. However, a darkness lingered within his heart. From that day on, the schoolgirl appeared before him covered in blood, her limbs bent and broken, despite him in his dreams every night. Even when awake, he would see the phantom of her corpse in the dark, moaning and cursing him at all times. I mean, you should feel guilty for that. Troubled by the constant hallucinations, it was only a number of days before he suffered a nervous breakdown. He couldn't bear hiding what he'd done anymore and planned to turn himself in, but he was stopped from the passenger by that night. When it was then he heard about the rumors of the Rite of Resurrection. He thought that if he could resurrect the schoolgirl, then he could make it like the accident never happened. And with that, the darkness enshrouding his heart could be dissipated. From then on, he searched the areas associated with the 7 mysteries of Honjo every night. And then he received the curse of the foot-washing mansion as a result. I see. That's right, I'm not a bad man. I wanted to turn myself in. It was that girl who tempted me. It was still you. I love how literally both of them are really unamused. They're just like, are you fucking junking me right now? Okay. Okay. Calm down and listen, son. If you don't think what you've done wrong, why would these girls... Well, if you don't think you've done anything wrong, what would these girls think if they saw you run over that poor girl? There's something else I want to know. Do you know something about a talisman that Michio could have kept on her at the time of the accident? Talisman? What are you talking about? So you don't know anything. In that case, what about that woman who was in the car with you? Can you ask her? Oh, that's right, everything is her fault in the first place. Well, that may not exactly be wrong. Just riding passenger in a car involved with an involuntary vehicular manslaughter isn't a crime in and of itself, but according to your statement, she neglected her duty to seek aid and instigated you to neglect your duty to report the accident. And if she took an article from the scene, she could also be charged with theft. Bro, when you learn that it's most likely your daughter, you're gonna be so pissed. Can you tell me who she is? If you have no intent of hiding anything anymore, do you? That's right, it's her fault. Do what you want with her. It's time for her to face what she's done. Her name is Ayame Tono. She's an art student I met in town. Yep. Hit the nail on the head. An art student named Ayame Tono? Whoa, whoa, whoa. You are absolutely sure of that. What point is there to be lying to you? What, do you know her or something? Yeah, she's my daughter. She may look nice, but she's rotten to the inside. I'd like to meet the parents who raised someone like that. Shut up! What's wrong, Miss Inspector Tatsumi? You're drenched in sweat. No. Wait. Damn it, how could this happen? Listen, I'm taking this one down to the station for more questioning. You two go after the records of Fate, Xeen, and Scroll. Got that? Okay, we will. Come with me. Whoa. Let's get going. Yeah. Absolutely explosive. I'll probably click this one to see what's going on there, but first, time to check out the darkness. So exciting. Time unknown. My head. What's happening? Won't get away with it. Who killed him? Shake. 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 And where the hell am I? Did I hit my head? It's killing me. And my vision is all blurry. Is that the ceiling? I feel the cold floor against my back. I must have fallen or something. Get up. Oh, I can't get up. My body won't move. Why? And why am I on the floor in the first place? No. Hold on. More importantly, who am I? Man, I wish I knew. Recall. Okay. Think. Try to remember something. Anything. Resurrection, who killed it, revenge. Ah! Are we his ghost? Because he is, like, dead. What was that? That man's face. I think I've seen it before. I'm sure I know it. Sorry, I do know his name. I just gotta... Hajime Yoshimi. Let me write it down, because I'm gonna spell it wrong, and then they're gonna be like, Elliot, you dumb bitch, or Chance, you dumb bitch. That's why I'm going by here. Okay, sorry, I just gotta move stuff to pull my keyboard forward. Hajime Yoshimi. That's it, I know that name. Yeah, I know, I got it right. I'm so smart, I'm a genius. The dark mist obscuring my memories is slowly starting to clear. My head is hurting again. Okay, so maybe I'm not him? But then who am I? Am I the fiancé? What was that? A memory of mine? Okay, yeah, but we're the fiancé. Hajime and I think we were close. But the first thing I saw, he was dead. Did I... What kind of person am I? Get up. I can't move again, and I think my head is starting to clear. Why am I in the saw room? It looks like I'm in some kind of warehouse. Maybe I can find clues to what happened. I should take a look. If you get stuck, okay, well... what's this? The label's been torn off and it must be soap. There's quite a bit left inside. Let's take it, you know. This is an escape room sequence. I can feel it in my bones. A big shelf used in storage spaces. Bunch of messily stacked cardboard boxes. I took a peek inside, but it was too dark to see much. I need more light. A switchboard. Looking inside, it seems the room has electricity at least. Does it mean someone's using this place for something? Air duct. There's an air duct on the ceiling. Could this place have been a factory at some point? I wish I could crawl through it to escape, but I don't see anything to get in from there. Okay, so I think it's only that factory that our friends are standing outside right now. Trash can. There's a bunch of garbage in the corners. I guess this room isn't used very often at all. Just can't wait in here for someone to come out and rescue me. I need to find a way out. A folding chair, all alone in the middle of the room. Gives me the creeps for some reason. They must have sat me on it earlier. I probably passed out and fell on the floor. Some storage lockers. Let's open the left one to start. There's a bucket and a mop. I guess that's where they keep the cleaning stuff. Well, let's try the right. There's nothing inside but a piece of paper stuck to the front.
Chemical, flammable, liquid, ventilation. If it leaked, equipment interrogate thoroughly. Quite the collection of words. What place would this be used for? Desk. A typical office desk. There's all sorts of stationery on it. Is there anything that looks usable? There's a pen, but I don't really need it. I'll leave it on now for now. Open the top drawer. Doesn't look like there's anything. Some kind of note. Alkabenzene, benzalkonium chloride, sulfonic acid, sodium hydroxide. Name of chemicals. Maybe this is some kind of chemical plant. Nothing in the bottom drawer. Oh, wait, there's something stuck in the back. There's a sticker, but it's too dark for me to collect it yet. Cabinet straight out of an office. Let's see if I open its side. Looks like there's nothing inside. A little sink in here. It's pretty dirty. I hope I don't have to use it. There's water dripping from the faucet, but the knobs are stuck and I can't move them in either direction. There's a key in the sink. If I can use this to see what I look like, it might help me remember who I am. No good. The mirror is completely unusable with all the grime that's built up on it. I wonder if I could clean it somehow. I mean, I have some soap. It won't open. Must be locked from the outside. So I really am locked in here. I don't know what's going on, but I doubt I can afford to take my time here. Let's think. All I can be sure of right now is that my memories are hazy, and that someone locked me up in here. I should look around to see if I can find any clues about who I am. Okay, let's try. There we go, we got some cleaning supplies and we cleared away the grime. Hell yeah, let's go. There's a soapy mop. Let's go. Whoa, clean in one swipe. The soap's pretty good. I'll have to remember the brand. Yep, it's who I thought. So this is what I look like. Yeah, right. This is me. I know this face. Something doesn't feel right. Something's missing. Oh, my name. I can't remember my name. I need to figure out what my name is. Mayu Chozawa. I know what I look like. Next, I have to remember my name. Oh, there's a woman in this face with my memories. Come on, I need a name. Mayu. Mayu Chozawa? Yes, that's definitely it. My name is Mayu Chozawa. Mysterious woman Mayu Chozawa. The man I saw in my memories, Hajime Yoshimi, is my fiancé. Wait. What I saw was from my past. Then Hajime's... No. Hajime would never be killed so easily. There must be some kind of mistake. Knowing him, he probably worked himself into a frenzy looking for me. Okay, I have to get out of here and let him know I'm okay. Okay. So we figured out that. Gotta do something with these chemicals. Looks like the light on the ceiling is on, but it's so dark. There's dirt all over the bulb.
Time for that mop to make another appearance. Hell yeah. There, it's a little brighter now. Should have an easier time searching. Let's hope I can find something. Well, step one, I'm doing something very important here. Hell yeah. Damn. There's something on the floor here. Is this here all along? I had no idea. A can lantern carved out of wood? It's kind of creepy. Something about this feels different than all the other abandoned junk in here. Ooh. Ugh, what's this? It's terrible regret, a resentful memories flowing into my mind. The evil ones, the curse bearers, with them all, their own bone. You have acquired the power of the curse stone, the beckoning light. You can use it to kill curse bearers using their own curses. So, in that initial route when Yoko died, she used her own curse against her, and same with Shogo. So, in turn, he killed himself. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like a thick black tar. Okay, let's read this. A vague silhouette is framed by a silvery moonlight near the bridge. It is a man, hunched over, near death, with a regret carved on his face. Visions of the past flash through his mind. Memories of a young couple and their daughter, but he lost everything. He had repaid the kindness shown to him with evil. Though regret gnaws at him now, it is too late to undo it. His mind turns to the Onmyoji woman. It was her doing. No, the blame laid with him and his inexperience. He had foolishly involved himself with the forbidding, inviting evil into his life. I should have left the Rite of Resurrection well enough alone. The light of the man's life begins to fade as regret and anger wash over him in turns. If only I had accomplished it in the end. Alas, it is too late for that now. I am prepared for hell. Perhaps in another life I can fulfill my dreams. Even if this body perishes, I can atone for my sins. So, I have a feeling that this one... So... Sorry, I'm just trying to think. So... He probably learned from Seaman. The man from here is probably the lord he's talking about is this one. Maybe he led to this family dying, and he was probably connected with this woman, which means that Seaman is either one-sided reed or the Taiko Sugaru. I have a feeling it might be the Taiko Sugaru, honestly. I mean, the one-sided reed seems very powerful, yes, but... I remember now. I remember everything. I know why I was brought here. That right. Earlier. I feel sick. Where am I? Yes, that is correct. We finally have a confession. Someone's talking on the phone? I can't move. Yes, yes. Quite stubborn. We had to use the maximum dose of truth serum. Truth serum? Did they jerk me up with something?
There's someone behind me. Can I get a look at them? Damn, my body won't move. This bitch. Oh, you are awake. Ugh. Your head must be beginning to clear right about now. Takumi. Shit, you tricked me. Such a harsh accusation. It was you who was being uncooperative. What did you do to me? What was that about a truth serum? I assure you, you have nothing to worry about. You are in no danger. That being said, there may be some side effects, memory loss, brain fog. It was you. You were the one who hurt Hajime. Try all you want, but I'm not telling you shit. No matter. I already have everything I need. What? In the middle of the call with the chairwoman, why don't you have a rest while you wait? Hey, stop, get away from me. Ugh. I'm still conscious, if only barely. Concentrate. Focus on Takumi. I'll need all the information I can glean from his conversation. Correct, she does not seem to know where it is hidden. Hajime Yoshimi was the same. Yes, it was unexpected, but... You know, he really did do something to Hajime. Damn it, I'm fading. That was close. From Araishi? Yes, exactly as planned. As for Iwa, I expect. Yes, as soon as possible. Yes, the curse will likely. Tomorrow, according to Araishi. I can't. Just a little more. Yes, as long as we keep her in here, the curse will. Yes, she will certainly want to bring back her dead fiancé. Is he talking about me? I'm fading again. Yes, I will be leaving her here. I'll take the telephone with me. Ah, yes, it's in the cabinet. It should know it's no problem. Yes, I have changed the lock to the year of the company's founding. What's that? $1946. Ah, my pen fell. Nice. We can't hold on any longer, but we got all the info we needed. That's right. I remember now. That man is Takumi Yumioka of Hihaku Soaps. He showed up at my hair salon about a month ago. He came to ask me to try out a new shampoo they made. We spoke about it again a few weeks later, but... He suddenly started asking me about my fiance. I remember thinking that was pretty weird. Hihaku was a huge company, so I tried to be polite and answered all his questions. He wanted to know what kind of family Hajime came from, if there was anything special about them, if he was heir to anything. I thought it was so strange, but I didn't give him any specifics. Oh. I love how everything is like rolling in on itself constantly. And then that night, he never came back to the place we agreed to meet, so I went to where he said he'd be going, the former Yatsuda Gardens. And that's where I found his dead body. I was so distraught I just ran away. I didn't want to believe what I was seeing.
After that, I decided to put all my hopes into that Rite of Resurrection that everyone was talking about. I searched desperately for anything I could find about the 7 mysteries of Honjo. And then, Takumi showed up again. He told me he knew something about how Hajime died. I thought I would ask interested in what he had to say, but I fell for it completely. The next thing I knew, I was locked up in this room, pumped full of drugs and left here on the floor, barely even conscious. I spent the night dreaming of him, praying for a chance at the Rite of Resurrection, and at midnight last night I got the curse of the beckoning light. Between the drugs and the curse, I passed out. That must be why I lost my memory. But now I remember everything. It was Hihaku. They went after Hajime, they put me in here. During her school years, Mayu was second in command of an all-female gang. She was known for having a glare so fierce it would silence a crying child. It was during this time that she met Hajime Yoshimi, a member of a rival gang. At some point, the countless clashes between the gangs, the two fell into a peculiar romantic relationship. And though their tastes in food, clothing, and TV and movies could not be more opposite, they maintained a comfortable union by staying out of each other's hobbies. After being forced to repeat her third year 3 times, she dropped out of high school and began apprenticing at a hair salon at recommendation of a friend. She also attended night school and was proud to earn her beautician license 2 years ago. Mayu always cut Hajime's hair, although he seemed content with her work, remarking, "My hair ain't much without Mayu's touch." She had been secretly plotting to give him a more stylish look. But why did they have to kill him? Was that Hihaku's doing too? What could they have wanted with him? I knew his job was dangerous, but why would a company like that go after an officer in the juvenile division? I get it now. All about that shampoo was just to get to Hajime. Hajime, you were always the kind of guy who would shoulder any burden with a smile on your face. What burden were you carrying this time? To be carpeted by a company that's more than willing to kidnap and drug people. Was it something you couldn't tell, even me? No. Takumi said he had gotten out some information out of me using some sort of drug. Could have I had Hajime's secret somewhere in my memories? If I did, what could it have been? Did Hajime tell me something? Whatever it is, let me say one thing. Fuck you, Hihaku. I'm not about to let any of this go the way you want. Yeah, that's right. It's up to me to try to protect any secret Hajime was trying to find. I'll finish whatever he didn't get the chance to. After all, it's always been up to me to clean your messes. It's okay. Whatever you got yourself involved, I'm sure you had a good reason. They're gonna take them for all they got. Just you wait and see. Alright, let's get to work. It's about time I got out of this dump. Alright, first. Hell yeah, this is that thing. Flashback time. Hajime, thanks for waiting. What's wrong? You're wasting that handsome face of yours looking like that. You think? I think I'm still plenty handsome. Can't argue with that. Are you not meeting that girl today? Hitomi, I mean? She's off doing who knows what. That's too bad. I just found a hair catalog I thought would be perfect for her. Seems like you're pretty worried about her. Yeah, she reminds me of myself at that age. I can't help but worry. You think? I'd say she was a little ball of sunshine compared to what you were like. Shut up, I'm talking emotionally. She needs an adult who can understand how she feels. She's like a kitten. She thinks everyone around her is out to get her, so she bites them all. You might be right. So tell her I want to see her. Aurelia? Sure, I'll do that, but... The other girl I ran into the other day is a tough case. Well, she really must be something if you don't know how to deal with her. No, it's not that kind of thing. Some people just have so much misfortune thrown at them. What do you mean? I can't really get into the details. but she may have the talisman I've been looking for. Said it was a memento from her father. Could we really be related? But not just I can take it from her. What are you mumbling about? Who's related to whom? Sorry, it's nothing. It's about that thing with your family, isn't it? Is the one who has the piece of the book your ancestor left behind? Ah ha 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 ha. Mayu, how did you know that? God, I forget how dense you are sometimes. How long have we been dating now? Besides, you were the one who came crying to me about it when you got wasted that one time. Rambling about it, this old book you're supposed to inherit is hidden with these 2 talismans. And that something you were giving was giving you a bad feeling about it and you need to be careful. Oh, right. That's all I know though, and I wasn't planning to try and pry any further. But if it's something important you need to protect, then what are you waffling about? Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Mayu. I feel better now. Right. That's what you hear. The mockingbirds were seen in Honjo. Huh? That came out of nowhere. Mocking what now? It's an urban legend about these bird stickers that show up out of nowhere. I was kind of curious about them, but I never thought they'd be in Honjo. There may be a bunch of them all over town. We gotta keep an eye out. You're feeling alright? What's gotten into you? What's so special about these birds? They're cute. Come on, one of them's a penguin with a pompadour. You can't tell me that's the greatest thing you've ever seen. He's so right. That's so dumb. But so right. That's right. He was trying to protect something left to him. Could that information be that Hikohaku wanted? Pompadour penguin. He's right, it is one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Okay. Try the drawers, starting from the top. Nope. The last drawer is different from the others. It has a padlock with a 4-digit combination. Takumi said something about this. He said he put something in here and locked it. It's probably something in here. Enter number. First number from the left. Ding! It opened. How did Hikohaku was established suddenly appear in my mind? Don't worry about it. I had an idea it might have been, but did I really get that lucky? Don't worry about it. Now that I think about it, there's definitely something different in the air here. Don't worry about it. Is this another side effect of the drug or something else? Don't worry about it. Well, it doesn't matter right now. I should see what's in there. Thank you. What is this thing? I guess I might as well pull it out. And it looks like a phone, but there's no receiver. A fax machine. That means I can call for help without a telephone. I've never used one, but if I can connect it to the power in the phone line, I've got power. I just need to figure out who I can send it to. What else do I need? I found a bunch of paper in the cabinet. I'll need a pen to write with. And I also need a phone number for a fax machine to send this to. Okay, what am I gonna do about that? Okay. Let me grab a pen. Okay. Oh, it's totally dry. Alcohol, I think. Oh, let's see if there's anything in these boxes. There might be their progress. There's no telling if they're dangerous or not. Better not touch them. There might be some kind of transceiver in here, but it doesn't look like it. Bunch of dung. Better go search elsewhere. Looks like I definitely won't be using it. Manga magazine. Weekly Shonen Scorpion. Hajime used to read this even at his age. He liked the series about delinquents. No, not the time to get caught up on reminiscing. Bunch of garbage. Maybe Maybe something in the left locker? Maybe something in this middle drawer? Oh, that wasn't useful. That's me. Cover story is an interview with a chairshot of Hihag Rousseau's not interested. Filled with some kind of powder. This place is a factory. Okay, if it's powder, that's not helpful. Thought these might sound a bunch of junk. Oops. I just remembered that I heard the rules for the Rite of Resurrection when I got this curse stone. But killing other people to bring someone back, that's out of the question. Hajime would never accept sacrificing another person to come back himself. None of this was ever an option to begin with. The way we lived. Ever since we were kids, we were always ready to die if that's what it came to. We never take our foot off the gas just because we were scared of death. We were never such big fans of living anyway. That's why we were always prepared for it. We used to wonder if we took things a little too lightly. But that's just how much we trusted each other. So I have no shoes for some shitty rite. That's the truth. Hajime. Okay, I clearly need something for the marker, and I need to get the phone number for the fax machine. So I will be back. Yes. Alright. Okay. Alright, I am getting very tired, and I feel like this episode's a good length, so I think I'll stop right there, and we'll continue with figuring out how to get her out of there. So, yeah. Alrighty, and so that's it for today's episode of Paranormasight, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. New character, new stuff. Look. Oh, sorry, I'm so tired. I'm figuring out the mysteries of Honjo. I'm figuring it out. They're coming to me, you see. But we'll continue learning more about them next time, so I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!